A global leader talks for the first time in public about his resignation. It happened right in our backyard. Former British Prime Minister David Cameron spoke at DePauw University. News 10's Rondrell Moore found his message may be more familiar than you'd think.
A man from thousands of miles away getting the welcome of a hometown hero.
Where do we go from here? And obviously the first question that you ask in response to that is, how on earth did we get here?
It's a question that former Prime Minister David Cameron is asking of himself, and on this day, all the students at DePauw University. We found two of them from right here in Terre, Haute.
The Midwest, such a random place to come for a lot of the states. And I think it's just an amazing opportunity for all of us to see what he has to say.
Specifically, like being from a small town and him being from another country, it's really interesting to me to see all of his experience. I'm really hoping he'll talk about Brexit.
You may remember Cameron stepped down as Prime Minister. That was after the United Kingdom's voters decided to leave the European Union. He's not spoken much about it publicly until now.
Ultimately, I didn't believe it was the right outcome for my country.
It was a move that's drawn a lot of comparison to our recent election.
That somehow globalization isn't working for everybody was at the heart of the Brexit decision, and also, I'm sure, a very big issue in your election.
Even though he didn't anticipate Brexit or our election results, his words for the country were very bright.
This is still the most successful country on earth. You're at the cutting edge of all the leading industries of the future.
It was a message the Terre Haute students obviously appreciated.
He was just very positive about the whole thing, and it was great to see such a global leader coming to Indiana.
And it came from a man who lives on the other side of the pond, but on this day spoke the Hoosier language just fine enough for them.
Thank you very much indeed.
In Greencastle with photojournalist John Tim, Rondrell Moore, News 10.
DePauw's speaker series has welcomed other prime ministers in the past, including Margaret Thatcher.